Hey, what's going on, guys? Joshua Elder here, and I've got a review for you guys today on Inbox Blueprint. I've spent the last week going through this product by Anik and I have to say this is one of the best courses, bar none, that I've ever gone through, the most comprehensive, the most detailed, and I'm just excited to dive into this for you guys. Now, I met Anik Singhal last April. It was actually April 28th, I believe, to the 30th at an event. And I actually spoke at that same event that he spoke at. And what I'll do is I'll pull up a picture on screen so you guys can see this. As you can see, that's me and Anik Singhal hanging out. And I have to say, not just the product is very comprehensive and very authentic, but Anik Singhal himself, he's one of the most down-to-earth guys I have ever met in my entire life. He goes out of his way to reach down, and even he messages me on Facebook, whenever he needs some advice. So it's kind of cool that he's always gathering information from outside sources, regardless of where you're at in your business. And that's what I absolutely love about Anik. And I've given him some connections that's helped him grow his business. So that's what I love about, this online marketing space is help always goes both ways. And it's all about getting around the right people in this industry that have the right intentions and that have the right product. So with that being said, let's go ahead and dive into the actual content. Now, this is an email marketing course. So it's built around helping you build an email marketing business, regardless if you already have a business or if you don't have a business. They dive into niche research. They dive into selecting a specific market and selecting a niche, and then creating your own lead magnet, a free gift around that, creating opt-in pages, creating pretty much everything. And if you don't want to create everything, that's okay, because they have Launchpad. And Launchpad is designed for you to be able to plug in and start profiting without having to deal with the technical details. So, this is so comprehensive. He goes over methodologies and tactics on how to run launches and how many products you need to be promoting to your list every single month and how to build relationships with that list. And as we know, email marketing is still booming. Right? It's the best asset, I guess you could say, that you can have online, even beyond your YouTube following, your YouTube subscribers, even beyond your Facebook following and your likes and your audience. One of the things that can't be taken away from you is your list. You can always export your list. You can always save your list. You see, Facebook and YouTube, these social platforms, they have the authority at any given time to take your audience away from you. Facebook just had a purge and deleted a bunch of followers from a lot of people's audiences. So you really never own your customers on Facebook or YouTube. But if you have a list, an email list that you can send emails to, you own that list. And that's why I absolutely love the Inbox Blueprint. So I'm going to kind of jump around a little bit here. I'm going to explain kind of what you're seeing right now. There's daily coaching calls, as well as you can see, to help you guys plug into your business the right way. So you can see right here, today is, the 7th of January, 2018. And you can see they've already planned out coaching calls for the 9th, the 10th, special trainings. Even Anik Singhal himself will jump onto these trainings and give you guys advice. So you really have everything that you need right here to build a profitable email marketing business. This isn't just one of those courses that you're going to plug into and you're going to be pretty much left to fend for yourself, right? You can jump on, you can ask questions. And that's the problem with a lot of courses is you go through the course and you have a lot of questions. And what I love about the Inbox Blueprint is, in conjunction with you going through the content, to ensure that you understand the content thoroughly, they hold these weekly and these daily calls, which I love. So you have Module 1, Introduction, Module 2, Addiction Meter, Module 3, The Bait, Module 4, TYP Method, Module 5, all the way up to Module 9. And within each of these modules, you're going to notice you've got the actual trainings. And this is so comprehensive, you guys. The only reason you wouldn't succeed with this is if you didn't go through all the content thoroughly, right? So I'm not going to go over the specific content or into detail, because that's of course what Inbox Blueprint does. And you guys can see just by looking at this, I mean, he shows you how to build opt-in pages right here. What is an opt-in page? How to gather opt-ins, how to create your bait, how to create a free guide or free report, how to create your own ebook yourself or completely outsource it, have somebody else do it. You've got your thank you page method, what you actually need on your thank you page. And I'll give you a little hint here. Most people don't give themselves the opportunity to make that first sell on the thank you page. The thank you page, the whole purpose of it is to thank somebody for obviously coming to your website and requesting to receive that free gift, putting their trust into you. And you also have an opportunity to sell them something, right? And this is what allows you to make money on the front end of your business, especially since a lot of you guys are going to be paying for solo ads. He actually has his own, this is what I really love, guys. He has his own providers that he works with, that he's built relationships with. So long gone are the days of buying a solo ad and wondering if you're getting traffic, the same traffic that maybe somebody else got over here from the same source. And that's what I always worried about, is a lot of these traffic providers only have so much traffic. And what they'll do is they'll regurgitate the traffic from one person to another person, to another person, to another person. So what I love about what Anik has here is he has his own traffic source that he works with. He's built his own relationships with these humongous data centers. He actually has his own solo ad site that he works with, that he owns, his own traffic provider. It's part of Learn. And it's great. Of course, you have your forum right here too. So if you have questions, you want to get involved in the community, I mean, this course has everything that you need, right? You're going to get out of this course what you put into it. And what I've noticed is the biggest differentiating factor that separates people that succeed in this business versus people that don't isn't necessarily the product and the content of the product. That's great, right? You need that. But most importantly, it's the community that keeps you motivated. I will tell you, 99% of people won't go through this whole entire course. Now, granted, I'm still going through it. And, I've been in this industry for a little while now. So some of this stuff I do know, but I'm always gathering new information from Anik and from multiple sources. So you can never stop learning as long as you're learning and you're taking action together, right? You learn and then you go out there and you take action right after you learn something, versus getting this overwhelm of information and then getting so much information you get paralyzed by it, because we're so wired to continue learning and learning and learning and learning and learning. And it's great. We have all this great knowledge, but we don't do anything with it. Right? I dealt with that my first about 2.5, 3 years. I didn't take a whole lot of action. And then I finally made the decision, hey, Josh, there's a reason why you're not succeeding. There's a reason why you keep jumping around. There's a reason why you're distracted. It's because you haven't developed a work ethic. You haven't developed the right mindset to actually take consistent action. And that's when personal development changed my life. And the very first part of the Inbox Blueprint, you're going to notice that he really dives deep into personal development, and he pre-qualifies you. And it almost gets a little frustrating because you're like, I want to get started. But there's a method to the madness. The people that are willing to complete the little steps, right, that don't get impatient, are the people that will succeed at this. So you got your thank you page method here, the bait, which is, she shows you how to create a lead magnet, the addiction meter. He kind of dives into detail on how to choose a target market and how to choose a specific niche, going into a niche that you're most passionate about. The email machine, how to set up your autoresponder, how to track clicks within your emails, how to create an email series, the difference between broadcasts and, of course, your autoresponder series. So there's a huge difference between that, and he goes through that. And then how this is really emails and relationships, how to write an email, how to build a relationship as you continue to send out emails, and how to sell in conjunction with that without actually selling, right? A lot of people hate this idea of feeling like they got to be a salesperson. When you do this in the right way and you position yourself from an influential standpoint where you're just giving value and you're giving knowledge to people, you will begin to sell without selling, right? And then module 7, you have payday secrets. Module 8, how to get traffic. Module 9, unlimited success. Copywriting tactics. Copywriting is huge when it comes to success online. Most people don't want to learn copywriting, which is basically selling with words, learning how to sell with words. You look at those big billboards and those advertisements on the freeway. There's a copywriter that wrote those advertisements to get your attention. Now, it doesn't work as well today as it did, back in the day when, somebody started putting billboards on the freeway. But that's a good example of what to look at. And even the newspaper headlines, even direct mail ads, look at those, digest them. They're there for a reason, and use those as like a swipe file. And a swipe file is basically, you can save what that billboard said, save what that title, that headline said in the newspaper, what that headline said on that direct mail ad, right? And you want to save all these so then you can use them for email subject lines. You can use them, for Facebook posts. You can use them for copywriting on your actual sales pages and within your bridge pages and so on and so forth, your opt-in pages and all that good stuff. And then, of course, you have your bonus replays and resources. If you ever miss a call, that's all going to be put in this area, and then some extra resources. So he shows you how to get up how to set up an autoresponder. He shows you how to set up your whole entire business and start sending out emails that get open and links that get clicked, and shows you how to select a product to sell, whether it's on ClickBank or another network or your own product, so you can start profiting as soon as possible. Most importantly, I love the Launchpad just because of the fact that he will set up your business for you. Now, when you do this, you're somewhat limited because there's other people using a lot of the same materials in the same niches. Now, they do the best they can to provide tons of materials in any given niche, but you are limited in any business. There's a point where you have success and you hit a ceiling, and then you have to begin to be more creative. Start thinking outside the box. Start creating your own lead magnets, your own sales pages, learn how to influence people, all that stuff. But what I love about an email marketing business, you can build a six-figure business by using other people's materials, and kind of sort of like riding a bike. You got the training wheels, you slowly take off the training wheels, and eventually you're free to go. So I think I gave you guys a pretty comprehensive look on Inbox Blueprint. If you got some value from this video, go ahead and click the link below. Whether you're on YouTube or you're on a landing page here, there might be a button or a link below. Go ahead and click that. You can check out Inbox Blueprint. You can learn a little bit more about this. And I got to say, guys, one of my top 5 recommendations as far as products that will help you build and grow your business online. So with that said, if you got value from this video and you're on YouTube, give me a thumbs up, like this video, comment below if you got any questions, subscribe to this channel most importantly, and click the link below for more information on Inbox Blueprint. This is Josh Elder signing off, and we'll see you in the next video.